It's clear to me almost from the beginning that he knows what he's doing. And I mean that as pretty much the highest form of praise. The work points to the sacred presence in the artistic experience. I think the work is quite important.
That's one of the most exciting things to me about Adi Da's work, is that here's someone who we already know is a gifted poet and writer who sings sacred hymns, from the highest levels of consciousness. It's very rare that this happens in the context of sacred art. I'm excited that he's brought that level of consciousness into art.
What struck me when I first started working with Da was the complexity of the image within the camera. Da works with multiple images, layer by layer and by layer. It was often the case where people would think it was digitally created, because it was pushed to that point.
The work has to maintain a level of interest, a level of stimulation at all times. It can't transport you by boring you, and doesn't. There is always a frisson at any one time, in any one corner of the mural, at any one point in the sequence, and thus has you lose yourself in it. I think the work best presents itself as sacred art. You learn from it by being in it.
There is definitely a feeling in Adi Da's work of something more than what we see. Adi Da is a very contemporary, artist. Even though he uses the camera sort of as the first, tube of paint or something. He's going far beyond that.
The primary form of his art is what he calls monumental fabrications, which are extremely large scale, larger than the body scale works of art in numerous media, everything from inks on canvases to appear like very large paintings, to multimedia projections, to even internally lit sculptural pieces.
Adi Da's vision is omnidimensional. Our experience of it is increasingly multidimensional.
Three-dimensional, two-dimensional, no-dimensional. It's all possible because he has a language. He's found his own language.
We are lost in it, and we want it that way.
If you are in a room, you're always seeing the room from a particular point of view. What is the room really? What is the nature and state of the room? The room necessarily, you see, is that which exists from all points of view simultaneously. That room actually exists. So the images I make are visual manifestations of this. Images of reality shown by going beyond point of view.